What's up? Liz Wilcox here. You're listening to the Email Sound Booth, and I'm going to keep this one super, super short and sweet. So I often get this question of, can I have the same welcome sequence for multiple freebies? And the answer is totally. Keep things simple. Now, of course, you can have, and if you have the capacity, if you have the team, if this is your zone of genius, you can have different welcome sequences. But honestly, let's talk about first what the welcome sequence's job is. The job of the welcome sequence is to simply, open the door for them, set expectations, and move them into the newsletter, right? So, excuse me. I thought I was going to cough, but I'm fine. So, if you have multiple freebies, you're setting expectations, you're welcoming them, and you're getting them ready for the newsletter, right? You're prepping them for more sales also, right? Then your welcome sequence doesn't have to vary that much, right? Just probably that first email where you do the delivery, right? So for example, this is not the case, but I have 3 things in my freebie. I have a welcome sequence, I have 3 newsletter samples, and 52 subject lines. Now, let's say I split those up into 3 separate freebies, and I got one for the welcome sequence. I would probably just put I would make the first email different. Hey, you just got the welcome sequence. Here it is. Here's a few tips. And if you've ever done my welcome sequence workshop, you know this, the second, third, and fourth email aren't about my freebie. They are about you, the reader, and me, the leader. Reader and leader, right? And so, it can be the same. They're all the same, right? So then again, if I had the 3 newsletters, templates direct from my membership as a freebie, then that first email would be, hey, here's 3 newsletter templates. Oh, by the way, they're from my membership. Here's a link for that if you want to check it out. Here's what you got to know about the newsletters. Here's how to use them. Here's how to incorporate AI. And then again, second, third, fourth email would all be the same, right? So you want that first email to be different, but those subsequent welcome sequence emails, you want to make sure that they all have the same job. And this might be a little controversial. Maybe you never thought about it this way. My welcome sequence is not to get you to use the freebie. My freebie is so good. It's that welcome sequence. It's those newsletters. It's subject lines that I'm constantly talking about that in my newsletter anyway. And then people say, oh, do you have a welcome sequence? Yeah, you got it as a freebie. Remember, here's the link. Or yeah, it's in your membership. Just type in the word welcome. You'll see it, right? So I'm constantly talking about the topics that my freebie covers. So I don't really need to spend 4, 5, 6 days trying to get someone to use my freebie. In the beginning, they either use it or they don't. What I really care about is them getting to know me, getting to know my personality. Oh yeah, Liz is super fun. I like that. Getting to know the vision I have for my customers. Oh, Liz wants me to make money with email. That's what I want to do. That's why I'm on this email list. And my values. Oh, Liz believes in inclusivity. Liz believes in starting slow. That sounds good to me. I need to be included. I need to start slow because I'm overwhelmed. So again, the welcome sequence isn't about trying to get people to use your freebie. Now, if that's important to you, I'm not saying discount that, but the welcome sequence should be more about setting those expectations, getting to know each other, and prepping them for your newsletter and your sales sequences, right? That goes with personality, vision, values. So yes, of course, you can have the same welcome sequence for multiple freebies. If you wanted to get more sophisticated, if you're like, Liz, no way, that makes no effing sense to me. My welcome sequence is all about getting people to use that freebie, then throw this advice in the trash. I am not you. I am not your business. I'm not your ideal customer. Everybody does things differently. But from my experience building 4 businesses online, the welcome sequence, we want to deliver what we gave them. Of course, we want them to use it. We can sprinkle in, hey, don't forget about that welcome sequence I gave you. Hey, here's some of my values. P.S. Don't forget about that welcome sequence. Let's get started on that, right? But it doesn't have to be the center of your welcome sequence. The center, the purpose of your welcome sequence is to welcome them. So let's do that again. How? Personality, vision, values. All right. Now I want to switch gears, and maybe this should be a separate episode. But I'm debating. Actually, yeah, let me make that episode 114. So in the next episode, we are going to talk about if you have multiple freebies and you want to do the same welcome sequence, how, Liz, do we, like you said, vary that first email and then put them into emails 2, 3, and 4. So that'll be episode 114. So be on the lookout for that. Go ahead and go to that next episode. And of course, as always, if you want that welcome sequence newsletter templates and 52 subject lines, you're not on my email list, you haven't gotten the freebie yet, I'm going to link that in the show notes below. I'll see you on the next episode.